Hello, I'm Edward, and welcome to part 3 of our series exploring the astonishing facts about the notorious Al Capone, one of the most infamous gangsters in American history. In this video, we'll dive deeper into Capone's personal life, his criminal empire, and some surprising revelations. Get ready to uncover more about the enigmatic life of the man behind the legend.
Welcome to our channel, Hushed Histories, revealing the secrets of bygone eras. Fact 1. Al Capone's unexpected school expulsion in early life.
Despite his infamy as a notorious gangster, Al Capone's early life had a surprising twist. At the age of 14, he was expelled from school. Born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, Capone attended a strict Catholic school where discipline was highly valued. One day, young Al lost his temper and struck a female teacher, which led to his immediate expulsion from the institution. This unexpected turn of events pushed Capone towards the streets, where he would soon become involved in petty crime and eventually join the notorious 5 Points gang. Ultimately, his expulsion from school marked the beginning of a life steeped in criminal activity, laying the foundation for the ruthless mob boss he would become.
Fact 2. The Capone family had respectable and law-abiding origins.
Although Al Capone is synonymous with organized crime, his family background was quite respectable and law-abiding. Capone's parents, Gabriele and Teresina Capone, were Italian immigrants who arrived in the United States in 1894. Gabriele worked as a barber, while Teresina took care of their 9 children, including Alphonse, or Al. The family lived in a modest apartment in Brooklyn, New York, striving to achieve the American dream. Despite the criminal path Al Capone chose, the majority of his siblings pursued legitimate careers. For instance, his brother James Capone changed his last name to Hart to distance himself from the Capone name and eventually became a successful businessman in Nebraska. Al's other siblings also followed respectable professions, further highlighting the stark contrast between Al Capone's life and the rest of his family.
Fact 3. Prohibition as the catalyst for Capone's fortune.
Prohibition, which lasted from 1920 to 1933 in the United States, played a significant role in Al Capone's rise to power and the accumulation of his fortune. The nationwide ban on alcohol production, transportation, and sale created a lucrative black market for organized crime figures like Capone. As the leader of the powerful Chicago outfit, Capone capitalized on this opportunity by smuggling and distributing illegal alcohol, earning millions of dollars in the process. In fact, it is estimated that he supplied up to 80% of the city's illegal alcohol during this time. His vast network of speakeasies, breweries, and bootlegging operations made him one of the most feared and influential crime bosses during the Prohibition era. Thus, it was the Prohibition that provided the perfect environment for Capone to amass his immense wealth and solidify his position in the criminal underworld.
Fact 4. Al Capone's staggering net worth is $1.30 billion today.
If we were to adjust Al Capone's wealth for inflation, his staggering net worth would be approximately $1.3 billion in today's currency. As the most notorious gangster of his time, Capone accumulated his fortune through various illegal activities, including bootlegging, gambling, and racketeering. At the height of his power, it is said that Capone controlled nearly all of the organized crime in Chicago. His criminal empire flourished during the Prohibition era, which allowed him to build a vast network of speakeasies, breweries, and other illegal businesses. Despite the illicit means through which he amassed his wealth, Capone lived a life of luxury, indulging in the finest clothes, cars, and homes. Ultimately, it was tax evasion charges that led to Capone's downfall, but his immense wealth and notorious legacy continue to captivate people even today.
Fact 5. A prison stabbing over a haircut.
While serving time in Alcatraz, Al Capone experienced a violent incident that showcased the dangerous environment within the prison. It was 1936, and Capone had a dispute with fellow inmate James C. Lucas over a haircut. Lucas, who was wielding a pair of barber shears at the time, took the argument as an opportunity to attack Capone. He stabbed the notorious gangster several times, causing injuries that required medical treatment. Despite the severity of the attack, Capone survived the stabbing and continued to serve his time in the infamous prison. The incident underscored the tense and perilous atmosphere that permeated Alcatraz and the unpredictable nature of prison life.
Fact 6. The unusual nickname for Al Capone, Snorky.
Al Capone, one of the most notorious gangsters in American history, was also known by a rather unexpected nickname, Snorky. This nickname was used affectionately by his closest friends and associates, and it had a far more innocent meaning than one might expect for such a fearsome figure. Snorky was a slang term in the 1920s that meant stylish or well-dressed. Capone was known for his impeccable fashion sense and an eye for expensive clothing, which earned him this moniker among his inner circle. Interestingly, Capone's attention to his appearance extended to his grooming habits, as he was meticulous about maintaining a clean-shaven face. Despite his ruthless reputation, the nickname Snorky reveals a different side to Al Capone, showcasing his appreciation for the finer things in life and his attention to personal appearance. In this third installment of our series on Al Capone, we've delved into 6 more astonishing facts that shed light on lesser-known aspects of his life and criminal career. From his early school expulsion to the surprising nickname used by his close friends, we've uncovered intriguing details about the infamous mobster. Stay tuned for more captivating stories of crime, history, and the figures who shaped our world.
We hope you've enjoyed the video and encourage you to share your thoughts, additional facts, or any fascinating stories about the topic in the comments below. Thank you for joining us on this captivating voyage into the world of hushed histories.